Hello everyone, Hazefest here, and this is an early access look at a Menace playthrough. And I played through this game and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to share the experience with y'all. We're going to create a new game and we're going to get in here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and read this text box here. It says, "Welcome to the early access of Menace. At Overhype Studios, we are thrilled to present this brutal turn-based depiction of sci-fi combat. It is going to be hard, but you are going to overcome and you are going to succeed. Likewise through early access and beyond. We will be tirelessly working to add new content, fix bugs, and balance the game. And a big part of the process will be your comments and feedback. Every little bit helps. So between then and now and forever, thank you for your support as we work to make Menace the best experience possible. Remember, service is always an act of valor." And that is part of the lore in the universe here. So without further ado, let's start a new game. But before we do that, let's watch the intro trailer. Menace. All right. That trailer was intense. There's a lot going on there, and if you've never played the game, everything in that cinematic that you saw is in the game, from the armor, the weapons, the enemies. Basically, a breakdown of that video is we were looking at the three factions that are the enemies of us, all in a battle, locked in. You have the advanced forces, the pirates, and then you have a third party, which we saw at the very end there. Looks very Terminator-esque, or if you've seen the movie Virus, that's what those enemies kind of remind me of. Kind of reminds me of the Virus aliens or whatever it was. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start a new game. And the difficulty is going to be normal, and we're going to do a random seed. You have the option to do Iron Man, but that's a little too crazy for me. Let's go ahead and start on normal. The game on normal is brutal. On challenging and expert, you just have less army points to field in the missions. And the enemies are probably a little tankier than normal too. So this is the TCR Impetus. And we are on mission 9352. Status of modules are breached. There's anomalies. Critical. Protocol GRDS. Everything's redacted. Mission success chance calculation complete. Almost no chance of success. Remember, Marine, service is always an act of valor. Well, all right then.
If he is all we have left, then he is all we have left. Bring him in. Major, I am First Lieutenant Hayflick, Lead Intelligence Officer for the Wayback Mission. To be blunt, the Impetus suffered a distracting accident coming out of the gate. Survivors are in the minority. You, Major, are now the acting commander for the mission. A seltzer and easing tablet are on the table if you need it.
I was expecting a General Crozier, but your little secretary has already informed me you experienced a bit of a hiccup coming through the warp. The entire command staff killed, was it? Condolences. But as terrible as your losses might be, I wish to remind you that your residence here did not come cheap for me either. Your expense has been in lives, mine in political capital. About time you core welders almost made even on your trades. If I may give you one recommendation, TCR Marine, do try and make good with the neighborhood. But while you learn to dance with these factions and fools, be sure not to step on too many toes. We are not your beloved core worlds. There are only so many mistakes one can make in a system, absent of second chances. But, you know, welcome to the way back. End of line.
Apologies, Major. The comms team is new and was unaware of alert procedures before patching someone through. However, that was indeed Field Marshal Zama, leader of the planetary Jingwei. We are not to interfere with their operations. More on the relationship between the core worlds and the Wayback can be found in the Impedia. For now, let's get you acquainted with the strategic map.
All right. Time to map. Oh. We have to pick 4 initial squad leaders. All right. We see that on the left side, we have starred values. I'm guessing the rarity of these different squad leaders. So Jane Darby is a 3-star, and so is Achilles. So let's take Darby and Achilles. Darby, it shows a little background about her here. Shows you their stats, shows you their attributes, and it shows you all the skills that they can have. So we're going to choose Darby. Darby, her passive is high value targets. Her attacks disable enemy special weapons for 1 turn. We'll take
Nox
her.
has landed. Our eyes see everything.
So she's infantry. And Achilles is a vehicle. You can tell by the little person in the bottom left or the vehicle in the bottom left.
Major!
This guy is a pilot. He gets increased AP for lost amounts of health. Okay, interesting.
Oh, I am honored, Major.
He's got a lot of action points as well.
My loins are girded for the days ahead.
We're going to take Tech. Tech is another infantry. And he has the ability to use most special weapons without deploying. Deploying means to take a knee and set up the weapon system.
Why would I train cardio? I ain't running from no one.
And then our last option would either be Limb or
Sir.
Pike. Pike could be interesting. Let's take Pike.
Orders!
What's the difference between these two?
Sir.
Damage reduction.
Orders?
Sir.
Crit
Orders.
chance.
Sir.
Growth
Orders.
potential. Let's take.
Sir. Service is always an act
We have
of
all
valor,
four that we're
Major.
going to use. We have Darby, Pike, Achilles, and Tech. Confirm. So now we only have a single mission. Oh, we get 2 missions. We can either do counterinsurgency against the pirates, or we can do the alien infestation and fight the aliens. The aliens is a different race than the ones we saw in the video. The video does not show the alien race. It only shows the pirates, the resistance faction, and the mechanical enemies. Let's go with the alien infestation. We have access to system map, which is where we're at now. We have the OCI, which is our spaceship, and this allows us to add rooms, kind of like in XCOM. When you have things at your base, you can add modular rooms to the spaceship later on. Squads is an overview of all your squad leaders, and this is where you can add vehicles, add weapons, things like that. You can add weapon systems, and we'll probably put guess you get the chain gun. Each of these people can also come with an accessory of additional ammo, so let's do that. Black market, if you gain items through your missions, you can sell them here. It is a barter system, so if you oversell to the black market, you get no value for overselling. So you want to make sure that you have a precisely even balance when you accept. Hiring. This is where you actually purchase people from the black market. These dossiers here. Once you buy the dossiers, you'll be able to hire those squad leaders if you have the authority to do so. Currently, we have no promotion points, 70 authority, and 50 squaddies. So as we get into the squads here, when we do this mission, we have a certain number of bodies. Now, as we go through missions and our squaddies die, that number is going to go down. We can't save them. Currently, the med bay is all we have. It's damaged. One squad mate is guaranteed to be saved each mission, and there's a 15% chance to revive any other unit that is killed. So we always get one free. If 2 or more die, then it's a chance we lose them forever. So with that being said, we are going to either go after the promotion points here, or we get a supply crate commodity. Weapon damage. Alien eggs. We could go for the promo points. Okay. All these little things, if you hover over them, will tell you what they give you. Saved civilians by destroying 80% of incoming enemies, or sweep the area and clear out 70% of aliens. Let's do the rescue settlers option. I think that's fine. Here we go. All right, this is the mission planning phase. It shows you our objectives on the left here. We can minimize that if we need to. Directly above my character is our squads, and we're going to add our vehicle to the mission. Right behind where I am, I'm going to disappear for a second. Right behind my body is the maximum utilization we can take on the mission down here in the bottom right. So if we click on these units here, we can see that we have 4 squaddies, but we can bump that all the way up to 8 for each person. We actually have too many, so let's drop Pike a little bit. There we go. We have 1 point left over, and that's fine. All I'm back. We have nothing else. We've gotten all the ammo. We've gotten all the stuff actually equipped that we can carry. Now it's all about the bottom left here, placing our units. Let's go ahead and start here. As we gather intelligence, currently our intelligence level on the bottom left is 0. As you get higher intelligence, you will get more data on all of these little enemies that are on the screen. From what they are, what they're carrying, if they have weapons, if they're a vehicle or not, things like that. And the more information you have, the stronger it is. Let's just go like that. Sounds good. Start mission. Here we go.
We are Alpha, and soon we shall be Omega.
So you can zoom in pretty far. You can see exactly what the people are carrying. You can see their weapons. You can see their additional supplies if they have any. This is an APC carrier. We can put people inside this to drive around. And then we have the other guys here. You can see that he has a rocket launcher. So you can zoom in really far and see exactly what your units are carrying if you have forgotten. You can also hover over them and it will tell you.
Eyes open.
And it shows you down at the bottom what they're carrying as well. We got some civilians over here on the right side.
Eyes and ears.
Move up.
Sir.
We saw that there was information here. We thought that was an alien. It was in fact a civilian. An intern.
Major.
Let's
yeah,
jump
he's
in the
coming.
car.
Always ready, Major.
Let's drive up.
As commanded. Major.
So you can quickly move your characters like I am in between movements,
Eyes open.
or you can just click and let them run. But if you click again, it will speed up the movement process.
Aye.
And you can also change the
Who,
speed
sir?
at which the animations carry out in the
Major.
options. And if you run into any enemies, you reveal them through the fog of war, the game will pause and ask what you want to do.
Where these motherfuckers at?
Sir.
All these civilians are trying to get out of here
Okay.
because there's some aliens right there. Young alien warriors. Kind of like big zerglings. Okay. And there's
Let's
all
do
kinds
this.
of different alien types. These are melee units.
Hustle 103rd.
Could take a shot here. Let's go ahead and do that.
Keep him landing.
We shot at the enemy. It didn't really pierce the armor too much. Each weapon has a range and a damage slider. So you can see down here that my accuracy is at the 4 range. 4 tiles away is my maximum efficiency with this weapon. And then this weapon here, the maximum accuracy is 5 tiles. Damage is quite high though.
Major. Tell me, are you worthy?
There's some enemies there. Use that chain gun. Take
That's
him
what
down.
I'm fucking talking about. Yeah.
We're gonna take a knee here. We can't shoot this enemy because we can't see it. Okay, we can see it now. Take the shots. Medium accuracy. We did some damage, not a whole lot.
Sir.
Take a knee here with these guys and try to take some of these enemies down.
Contact.
One of them. Enemy's
Engage.
wavering and it's fleeing.
We got bugs.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's move in.
Enemy movement.
could shoot at those. Let's take a knee and let's shoot the chain gun. Okay. Allies go.
Major.
Alright, these guys. We have some spiderlings here. Let's try to take them down. Take a knee first. Have better accuracy. You can see that we have medium accuracy, full armor penetration right next to us. And the reason the accuracy is so low is because this has a lower accuracy within the first 3 tiles. But 4 and above is a little better.
I'll lock shields with you
Killed the
anytime,
whole
buddy.
group with that first volley. Try shooting this guy here. Almost
Hey, yo,
dead.
we good, we good.
One thing I hope they
Major.
change is the health bar doesn't stay the same size no matter... Well, I guess the health bar stays the same size no matter how far you zoom in or zoom out, and I hope they change that eventually. Because you can't really see how much HP is left on these enemies. They're about 50% on their HP bar.
Orders?
Let's go ahead and try using the
Sir. Major.
50mm machine gun here.
Wow, I'm clean. Ah, my friends, what a journey.
Alright. Both
What
of them
an odyssey.
were successful. Both of those volleys. We got some flying enemies. Oh boy. They ran away. Let's start moving our people. Let's see. Stand up. Over here. There's the enemies. Closer. Pass. The enemy is still running. That's annoying. Move up. We've destroyed 80% of the enemies, so we should be able to just leave the mission at the top there. Already completed our mission. I guess there's no point in chasing this. Let's go ahead and leave. And it looks like we got all of the secondary objectives as well. We got civilian supplies. And we got all 5 objectives, getting an additional 22 motion points. Spoils are just some xeno glands that sell for 10. At the end here, you can see who racked up the bodies. Tech got 1 group of kills. Achilles got 3 kills. And that's 3 infantry squads, I guess, for the enemies. And if they're vehicles, it'll show a vehicle icon instead. And if it's a building or something like that, it'll show buildings. Awesome. Finish. So now we can go to the black market. We have 2 things here. We have civilian supplies and xeno glands. Sell for only 45. Nothing in there is going to be worth buying at this particular point. This game is pretty freaking awesome. They have walkers. Instead of vehicles, you can have like mechs. They have drones, they have sidearms, they have special weapons for shooting. They have a variety of different weapon types, shotguns, submachine guns, sniper rifle-esque battle rifles, APAC, which is basically your M16. It's just a little better than the starting weapon you begin with. And the arc, which is got a heck of a punch to it, but it's shorter range. So you got flamethrowers, grenade launchers, mining lasers. Eventually you'll get access to laser technologies that you can get, or plasma technologies and things like that. So very versatile, a variety of different vehicle types, and there's medium and heavy weapons as well. Like a medium weapon, this is a laser, automatic laser cannon, and then plasma rifle here at the bottom, things like that. And there's infantry armor types. There's a lot of different armor types. So, pretty awesome game. We got promotion points. Let's go ahead and promote somebody with our 22 points. Let's go ahead and give it to Darby. Right? Yeah, Darby. For her, let's see. She's got good accuracy, good discipline, low HP. She's got a high crit chance compared to most other people, and good defense. So let's give her. Let's give her covert ops. Let's make her concealed.
Service is always an act of valor.
All right. Heck yeah. So when you promote people, they get more powerful, but also they take up more space in the planning phase of the missions. So if you promote too many people too fast, it will drain your ability to field more units. So for right now, we're just going to focus on Darby and make her very powerful. And then after that, we can look at some of the other units as we go through. But for right now, that'll be the end of this video. And in the next one, when we come back, we'll do the next mission. And we'll go through picking the mission, fielding the mission, executing the mission, and then at the end, we will do any sort of selling or trading. And we will also do promotions. So, hope you guys enjoyed your first look at Menace, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.